Ayos. aduh. Eri lupa matiin tadi BGM-nya. Ayos. Yos. Malam. Kombahan semuanya. Awo. Ini Eri bakal main game yang sangat very normal pada hari ini. Nothing will go wrong. Yes. Gak bakal ada yang salah kok. Iya, betul sekali. Yes. ada. Contoh. Oke, kita absen dulu. Ada siapa aja nih? Oh, ada Joni Ismanto. Welcome Joni Ismanto. Welcome to the stream. Awo. Oh iya, kalau misalnya ada suara Eri yang salah tuh, kekecilan atau kegedean, atau BGM-nya yang kegedean, bilang aja ya. Ada ada Ahmad Raffi. Welcome. Ada Agus 0772. Malam. Halo Daf. Welcome Daf. Ada Night Ren. Night Ren. Ada Kelvin Setiawan. Halo. Oh, gede. Oh, ke contoh. Mana nih? Sebentar. Eri ada yang mau Eri tes. Oh, voice Eri kekecilan ya. Oke, bentar. Contoh. Ini. Oke. Kalau suaranya Eri harusnya udah gede sih. Coba Eri kecilin apanya aja BGM-nya. Oke. Terima kasih the Big Smoke. Also welcome. Selamat datang Big Smoke. ada Piel. Halo Piel. Wah, udah lama gak lihat. We. Kangen. Ada Okami. Welcome. Yes. Oh. Let's go. Oke deh. New game. BTW ada, kalau nggak salah sebelum Eri start gamenya tadi ada suatu deh. Coba Eri exit. Nah, ini nih yang barunya. Bisa ngeliat side story. Ada picture sama musiknya juga di sini. Pas kita exit di DDLC-nya. Sangat meta sekali ya. Meta. Aku pilih yang rambut ungu aja boleh nggak Eri? Ya, yang contoh, yang rambut ungu yang mana dulu? Yang Yuri kah? Si Yuri. Iya, si Eri juga suka Yuri. Best waifu. Alalah. Oke. Dimaksimalkan aja. Oke. Let's go. Sip. New game. Let's go. Eri. Biar nggak susah. Biar nggak panjang-panjang. Teriak-teriak time. Teriak-teriak atas kebahagiaan. Yes. Let's go. Wow. Apa nih? Oh, Sayori. That girl is Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay. Aduh, tadi ke-skip. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works. Because you've known each other for so long. Oh, oke. Jadi si Sayori ini, childhood friend ya. Sana Najimi. Itu yang rambut ungu kacamata merah. Tuh. Au. Jadi malu. Wow. No, Eri tergobali, Eri malu. Kya. Aku pilih Eri. Malu-malu. We. Halo, Megumi Mekrek, welcome. Oh, dikejar sama si Sayori. Oke. Let's go. Sayori. Kawaii. Nyol. Wah. Aku ketiduran lagi. Tapi sekarang tapi aku sekarang bisa nangkap kamu. Yes. Maybe but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, ditungguin sama Sayori. Bentar, ditungguin sama Erinya. Yeay. Pesanan Najimi sangat very unyil. Oh, wow. Hola. Oh gitu. Welcome. Eri jahat, iya. Betul Sayori, Eri jahat. Hehe. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Eri nggak peka. Aduh. Yes. Udah baik nungguin si Sayori padahal. Whatever you say, Sayori. Whatever. Alah. Kalau pilih penyihir yang sedang membawakan acaranya bagaimana, boleh? Wow. Milik bersama. Soyuz. Enggak. Ntar ada tukang bakso depan Eri. We cross the street again. We cross the street together to make our way to school. Okay, let's go ke sekolah. BTW Eri ada apa? Have you decided on a club to join yet? Klub ya? Klub pulang sekolah. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Pulang sekolah langsung is the best. Wow. Karung mana karung? Ada nggak? Iya. Sayori unyol. Ada. You told me you will join a club this year. Did I? Parah sih. Lupa janji sama teman sendiri. Parah. Sayori likes to worry a little too much. Overprotective adalah ciri khas Osana Najimi. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Oh, Sayorinya nggak mau. main karakternya jadi ini. Say no to no lab. Padahal sendirinya Eri no lab. Adeh. Your happiness is really important to me. Aduh. Oh, so cute. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Cari klub bah. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yes, let's go. Cari klub. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Nyah. Tapi ya sih, di DDLC ini nggak ada voice acting ya. Kalau gitu, selanjutnya Eri bakal coba nge-voicein karakternya deh satu-satu. Mencoba. Oke. Let's go. Cari klub. Cari circle. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Waduh, beneran wibu no lab. Oke, Sayori ya. Sayori. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was passing out. Oh, okay. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Hey. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Oh ya, si Sayori, ya berdasarkan nama gamenya lah. Udah tahu pasti grupnya apa. Welcome to the stream Novanto Akbar. Main DDLC, iya, wayai harem. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, oh, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Huh? Mini, jaat, jaat, siapa nih? Kecing wangi-wangi, welcome, malam. Welcome to the stream, astaga. Aduh. Aduh, sambil minum deh. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Oke, wakil ketua DDL Literatur Club. Klub sastra. Sounds boring, but I guess. Wait, no. Literally just baca-baca buku dong berarti ya. Makasih sambutannya Kak. Kalau cewek main ginian bisa dibilang Yuri nggak? Sama-sama. Tapi kalau Eri suka segala yang cantik. Eri suka segala yang indah. Jadi yes. Apa saja boleh asal indah. Istri. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, gak tertarik sama literatur. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Wibu no lab. Okay, confirm. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I will bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can keep. Parah sih. Aduh, salah Sayorinya sendiri. Janji tapi PHP. Welcome Kelvin Setiawan. Dah, kawaii suara damnya. Eri mencoba. Tapi terima kasih Eri mencoba. Ada udah long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Finally, yay. Kencan, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, ini nih si Yuri ya, kalau nggak salah namanya. Aduh, suara kakak ara-ara soft ini pasti. Do karena bisa nggak ya? Contoh. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, ini yang loli nih. Ini pasti suaranya melengking banget, Eri susah nih. Seriously? You proud boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh no, Monica. Oh no, Eri nggak tahu cara nge-voice Monica. Oh boy, susah, ini lebih susah ini. Suara cewek normal dalam tanda kutip. Eri, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh boy. Welcome Ken Lapis. Bagusnya Vice President di klub ini jauh lebih aktif daripada VP kita. Waduh, kena roasting. Ada. Kena roasting ini. Oh no, Vice Presidennya ya. Tidak. No, Ken Lapis, no. He's already dead. Don't burn him. No. I mean. Aduh. Referensi meme. Stop. Aduh. No, Eri salah ngomong tadi. Sumimasen, hade. Dimas. Oh, halo Dimas. Welcome. Halo. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Tuh kan, harem. Yes, let's go. Oke, yang loli, aduh.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. The loli. Mais plus berbakat jadi loli tante baru Eri. Enggak. Eri cuma coba-coba ini. Kadang suka lupa jadinya gimana nanti ke depannya. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. Iya, adalah loli. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Ya, malu.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Monica suaranya.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Eri.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yeah. Monica, top student. Basically completely out of my league. Nggak selevel bos. Udah level tinggi bos. Jangan coba-coba harem di dunia nyata ya adik-adik. Babak belur yang ada, iya betul. Ade. Ya kecuali ya ceweknya emang mau diharemin, ya nggak apa-apa. Alias halu. Hade. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little You too, Monica.
Aduh. Come sit down, Eri. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Akhirnya, sok aku tea time. Beda. makan minum, Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da!
Woo! Eri mau diharemin. Ya bede sune. Weh. Ya we. We. Hmm. Mau gak ya? Mau gak ya? Halo, Sayori punya saya no debut. Ya, Sayori best girl juga. Everyone is best girl. Malam Kak Denza. Welcome. Oh, the whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate. We're used to make ears. Oh, so cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
Now you know, huh?
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. Yeah.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Aha. Om nom 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 nom. Om nom 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 nom. Natsuki terdiam.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Yes. Siapa nih? Welcome anaknya Pak Jokowi. Welcome. Nggak jaga stand pisang, Bos. Aduh. Main game Doki Doki ya. Aduh, Dala. Kenapakah? Ada apakah? Aduh. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, ini Bebetsu nih. Apa ya bahasa Inggrisnya? Aduh, maksudnya bahasa Jepangnya. Udahlah, yang lain yang paling apa aja? Yang paling lain sundere yang paling default, yang paling biasa. Jelek banget.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, so you're saying...
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy.
Alright. Endingnya serem. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Sasuga. Siapa nih? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Aduh, suaranya siapa? Suaranya si Sayori sama Monica Eri paling bingung sih jujur.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Dan pisang nggak tuh? Awas aja ada yang gedor pintu. Enggak. Aman. Tapi aku nggak boleh beritahu. Yeah, understandable. Terima kasih. Eri tipe mana? Sundere, kundere atau yandere? Eri yang tipe yang malu-malu apa sih? Lupa Eri. Kalau kudere kan dia emang beneran gak ngomong. Dinginnya gitu loh. Lupa Eri. Ada. Dandere kah? Apa ya? Lupa Eri. Game apa kah? Horor kah? Kok serem? Ya, mari kita lihat saja nanti. Oh iya, welcome Ardian W. Welcome. I meant that... salah. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Oh. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. Waduh, baru mulai udah cemburu aja nih. Ah.
So, so what made you consider the literature club?
Gimana sih suara Monica? I was afraid of this question. Takut. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Sos. Voice acting berkedok dating game. Well, dia gamenya nggak ada voice actingnya sih. Jadi ya, why not lah, sekali-kali kalian latihan. Eri mau dari apa juga aku nggak komplain. Wih, Sasuga pil. Mantap. Pinter. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Cyrus seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Kenapa dia tiba-tiba buat klub sendiri? Oh, welcome Master Kentang, welcome. Pasti Mbak yakin nangis sekaligus merinding. Sounds bad. BTW Eri udah tamat main yang DDLC ori-nya. Yang ini lebih ke spin-off atau lanjut lama? Ini yang lama sih. Eri sempat lihat dulu yang di DLC-nya, waktunya sedikit. Tapi ya baru nggak, kayaknya setengah jalan sih. Setengah jalan. Baru 1 hari main udah kena mental. Gila. Iya. Eri ada lihat awal-awalnya juga sih. Aduh. Weren't you leader of the debate club last? Mantan debate club. Jangan rompak. bukan. Ada.
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Aduh kan. Duh.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yeah, Yuri anggu. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow with this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Kompa, Unyu. Mau nggak dikasih tahu satu NG? Enggak, jangan deh. Kasihan ntar yang belum main game ya. Yang mana tahu ada yang belum kelar main gamenya gitu. Eri juga masih setengah jalan sih. Jangan dulu deh. Aku lupa klik tombol merah sama like.
Terima kasih sudah ingat. Terima kasih sudah datang. Terima kasih.
Baru main waktu apa nih? Waktu Isa Monikanya jadi set Wow, wow ya bede Shune. Tapi iya sih, kalau bagian yang Monikanya Eri kayaknya udah ke spoiler juga dulu. Mm-mm. Such different girls are all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they are also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Eri, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, ya tentu saja manga. Suara Oneshan. Iya, Eri mencoba. Eri mencoba, susah. Weh. Monica suara. Nah, itu dia makanya suara cewek normal biasa itu. Justru Eri yang susah. Suara wanita periang. Mang trying. Yes, terima kasih Novanto Akbar hintnya. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but she keeps quiet. Walah kirain wah game itu ya boy di sini. Jujur Eri sebenarnya pengen sih coba main game yang agak yabe tapi dokana 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 wah mungkin maybe I should try tapi dokana tanya dulu sama manajuri. Aduh. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri smile. Oh. Anyway, how about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walk in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Oh no, relatable. Tapi Eri lebih nolep sih. Hello, welcome to the stream Jakaria 1507. Welcome. Hati-hati waktu main cuma sehari kalau udah bentar. Ya beda sini. BTW Master Kentang, hati-hati itu ntar dikasih ntar nggak sengaja bilang spoiler. Aduh. Eri nggak apa-apa sih kalau kena spoiler, cuma entah yang nontonnya. Ya bye. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Same. Eri juga suka kalau manga sih. Kalau anime, kalau psikologikal kebanyakan kalau dijadiin adaptasi kayak nggak masuk gitu. Well, tapi ada beberapa juga yang bagus sih. Tapi kebanyakan it doesn't work. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Kaget. Monica tiba-tiba muncul. Ini. Really?
I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me through another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Oh,
Natsuki's eyes start over for me for a split second.
YOLO, salting.
Unyu sekali. I gently open the stream. Ouch. Oh, foreshadowing. Oh ya, welcome Last Wish. Ayo, welcome Last Wish. Are you winning? I am winning probably. Okami. Oke, nonton aja. Semangat, Kak. Terima kasih Master Kentang. Weh. Aduh. Never mind. Enggak. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Apa nih? Don't say it out loud. No! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Ow. Pua. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on his shoulders. Kawaiiku nayo! I'm not cute. Oh no! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Iya dah. Oh, welcome saya. Kok welcome Sayuri? Welcome Riel. Sayuri masih ada kan? Aman. Ada. Shaun Descartes Levy. Hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Ih, saktinya. Terima kasih. Malu. Sakit. Eri mang latihan. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Dalam bos. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that is the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Lihat kakak main sama mau coba lagi walau kena beta. Wah, main lagi. Hati-hati. Wah, ya beda sini. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and... Oopsie, sorry. Maaf. Aduh, Eri masuk angin. Ada. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Eri?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Ya, Monica, ya. Hello, aku kembali. Welcome back anaknya Pak Jokowi. Welcome back. Eri rencananya mau namatin Sahar. Eri is not sure sih. Mari kita lihat saja. Hold on, there's still one more problem.
Huh? What is that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Larry might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Ya, kecewa. Ih, parah sih.
But I'm sorry. I thought.
Jelek.
Eri,
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Ih, parah sih, nggak gentleman. Nggak, Eri gentlewoman. Iya. Ya, Oh ya, aduh, Eri tulis aja di apa di live chat. Kalau bisa minimalin spoiler. Kalau bisa jangan spoiler ya. Ntar yang belum jauh mainnya tar nggak enak sama tar nggak enak sama yang belum main atau belum kelar oke. Cip show you machine.
Ada.
That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Alright. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Ya, ye, senang. Tapi bentar, kok Monica tuh Monica, why are you frowning, Monica? Kenapa Monica mengkerut seperti itu? Nade, that's kinda sus. Okay. One by one, the girls I light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Larry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yeah. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just come for the cupcakes, I will be super pissed.
Apa itu pronunciation?
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more. Yeah.
Eri, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Ya. Kok ada Eri di gamenya? Hah? Nani. Apa nih? Arigato, Eri. Iya. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki to clean up their food.
Hey, Eri, since we are already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school. Oh, sure, might as well.
Yay! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, welcome berwiria di pagi hari. Welcome. Hello. With that, the two of us departed to the from the club room and make our way home pulang. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Dub. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Parah sih. Yeah. Hooray. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Saper, how are you? Halo Hans Wazir. Welcome. Apa nih? Ini game kah? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Nah. Aura? Melancholy. Oh, jadi kalau misalnya kesukaan salah satu membernya bakal swing gitu loh. Oke. Raindrops.
Yuri-nya kawaii. Unyol.
Dream. Yuri semua. Oh no. Bentar. Eri coba pilih yang agak dark dikit, unstable. Tentu saja Yuri akan senang dengan itu. Disoriented. Oh, tentu saja Yuri lagi. Apa lagi? Viko. Oh, tentu Yuri semua. Oke, understandable. Oh iya, Monikanya nggak ada. That's kind of weird. Oke. Ada baru nyadar juga loh. Parah. Kawaii, player, hopeless, Richard. Hopeless. Oh, wait, what? Sayuri, what the heck? What? That's kind of unexpected, but okay. Anxiety? Yuri, ya sih. That's understandable. Cintamu senyaman mentari pagi seperti pelangi selalu kenanti. Tuh. Wih, suge, mantap tuh. Ih, bagus tuh. Jangan lupa minum. Ya, terima kasih. Eri banyak minum dari tadi kok. Apakah Eri akan memilih haram road? Mari kita lihat. Eri sukanya yang dark. Jadi tahu kepribadian Eri. Well, Eri sukanya yang dark, tapi Daijoubu Eri mencoba positif deh. We. Eri peace and love. Ani. Coba pilih asal. Oh. Ya, oke lah. Pilih asal. Let's go. Mesek. Oke. Here? Cute. Apa lagi nih? Sticky? But why though? Kok lengket? Nightgown? That's kind of surprising, but okay. Yeah. Apa lagi ya? Ribbon ya. Yang unyu sukanya si siapa? Aduh, Eri lupa lagi namanya, parah sih. MT? Huh? Bruh? You okay, Sayuri? What the heck, man? Whisper? Oke. Entropy. Oke, jadi si Yuri ini sukanya kalimat-kalimat kata-kata yang rumit dan drag. Oke, understandable. Vivacious. Oke. Universe. Yuri. Ya, dapatnya Yuri semua deh. Halala. Bedanya di DLC Plus sama yang biasa apa? Kalau di DLC Plus ini dia ada side story-nya abis kelar main kalau nggak salah sih. Harusnya sih. Itu sih dari yang Eri tangkap. Tapi kalau di game aslinya Eri nggak tahu ada tambahan apa. Oh, welcome Sita. Halo, welcome. Itu seperti milih sikap kayak pendiam apa-apa gitu. Maksudnya gimana kah? Nani? Weh. Oh, Natsuki. Oh ya, namanya Natsuki. Alah. Parah, lupa Eri. Oke. Oh, udah ke sekolah aja. Cepet banget. How you going, Eri? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Eri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserved any slack. You told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I didn't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Nyam.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Oh, dia baca manga juga tuh, oke. Manga, Monica, manga. Manga
is literature!
Alalala. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Eri always gives it his best.
Oh ya, kan MC-nya cowok ya. Oke.
Eri always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Wow. Wah, male wife. Kayak lo mau.
How dependable.
Larry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Eri can become good friends too.
Sayori. Oh, Sayori. Eri sama Yuri. Aduh, suara namanya mirip-mirip. Puyeng. Humo. Kayak banyak ilustrasi baru ya.
Malpropre mentraktir 10 mana.
Terima kasih banyak Malpropre 10 mananya. Weh, terima kasih banyak. Let's go. Terima kasih banyak.
Eri kalau lagi bingung apa? No, Eri malu. Eri ngapain Natsuki suaranya kawaii. I try. Eri sering denger kalau di dub bahasa Inggris suara yang Sundere itu pasti melengking sama keras banget deh. Tentara banget di telinga Eri jadinya. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori.
Me?
What? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Oh, nge-blushing.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Yo, do your job, gentlemen.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Tol.
Oh, alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Wait, dikasih buku. That's cute. Male wife. Ya. Ya begitulah. Hey, flat is justice. All sizes is justice. Is the chest is justice. OP is justice. Is true. Small or big or medium is all beautiful. Is true. Aku melihat sesuatu yang tidak boleh dilihat. Wow, apa itu? Naniga. What is it? Cute. Oh, Toto.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is the flag.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh, she even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read these. Demi Yuri. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner.
Oh, mojok. Yuri's face is already buried in book. Mojok lagi, tapi sendiri.
I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Yep. Baca manga.
Oh, welcome. Hello, Alex.
Welcome to the stream. Nyaris bilang welcome to the club gara-gara literatur club. Like pertama sudah terlihat, saudara-saudari. Let's go.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me.
Oh, baca bareng. That's so cute.
More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Crap.
Oh, I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes met for a split second.
Oh no.
But that only makes her hide her face deeper into the book.
Sorry, I was just spacing out.
I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something very obvious here that you isn't telling me, but I decided to let go. Oke, seenggaknya, enggaknya peka dikit. Sayori bergerak maka disitulah kekan yang terjadi. Wow, yape desune. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. When it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very hard. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. What's that? There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Kayak tarotnya Eri. Tarotnya Eri soalnya juga ada sama kayak gitu. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's so dark, man. What the heck? But interesting. Alalala. Sa mga stream. Ay, terima kasih Hans Wazir. Sorry, gak bisa lama-lama. Gak apa-apa Hans Wazir. Terima kasih. Terima kasih sudah datang. Bro. Aduh. Alalala. Oh ya, welcome appropriate. Terima kasih tadi pulmananya. Yuri dan Eri sedang berdua. Ya. Kak, kayaknya gamenya seru. Di download di mana? Di Steam ada kok. Ada di Steam. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships. Oh, yang tadi. That's kind of dark. Yeah, exactly what I said, man. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently jiggles up all of a sudden. Wah, tentu saja suka yang drag-drag. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Eri? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of stories, so don't worry. No worries. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into those kind of things. Onegaishimasu. Jangan di spoiler. Tar yang belum main kasihan. Weh. Aduh. Oh ya, welcome Sas. Welcome to the stream. Ada tulis di apa aja deh. Oh, bentar. Reverse psychology enggak ya? Enggak deh. Jangan spoiler ya. Kesian yang belum main. Oke. Wow, besar sekali. Sebentar.
Pilih taruh di sini aja. Aman nih. Susah banget dikecilin. Tergeser. Fourth wall break. Eko. Waduh. Susah nih. Pakai warna hitam deh. Warna hitam. Tapi ini udah warna hitam. Oke, di sini aja. Wow. Oke. Disclaimer. Oh iya, welcome Bejo Catu. Welcome. Doki Doki Gora. Halo Rikshar, welcome. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely defeated. It's just that this kind of stories, they challenge you to look life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans, huh? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Itu nanti deh kalau buat ngotak-ngatik file nanti deh Sas. Walaupun aku udah tahu cerita endingnya gimana, tapi jangan ya kalau bisa. Oh. We. Halo Yakut, welcome. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had brought into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the shit next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. Yes. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. Aduh, crack. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Oh, alright. Blah 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 blah. Duduk bareng. Ya. Oh, halo Night Rain. Halo, welcome. Wah, karakter rambut ungu. Apakah dia Eri Nesan? Iya sih. Yuri itu kayak Eri versi lagi Fairy daunnya. Eri mode Eri mode pendiam. Oh. Oh ya, welcome Gipu. Halo. Eri without glasses. Betul. Tapi kok ada kata 18 plus? There is it something. Well, bukan itu sih, bukan anu sih, tapi ya begitulah, gitu. Ya begitu. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Wih, Alex download gamenya. Let's go. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Hey. Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Yeah.
I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yeah. Kayak gimana tuh? Iya, begitulah. Ada jalur. Iya, Kalau nggak salah. Banyak Easter egg-nya. Itu dia makanya. Awas kena mental. Hade. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the book. I do the same with my arm on the right side, left side, right side, on with the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. Yeah. Yeah, deket-deketan. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of your face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Ooh. Mulai ooh. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Okay, Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Ooh. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How What? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all of this thing that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Oh, takut-takutan. Understandable. Jomblo nangis melihat ini. Iya. Kena mental karena banyak uannya. Yuri tidak perlu sayur nomor 1. Wah. Oh boy. No, everyone is best girl. Semuanya unyol. Weh. Tak apa-apa lah. Semua orang punya waifu masing-masing. Dicoba. It's not like I can see into your head or something or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Eri, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or something or anything. Sorry, I didn't really. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about this sort of thing. No. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Terblok. Aduh, lupa lagi suara Monica. Gimana? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems about with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales beer from finishing her thought. Oh, welcome dirimu. Malam. Ayah, kalau yang waifunya Eri gimana dong? Ya. Wah, ya, dapat headpad dari Eri 1. Ya. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. You really deserve hand from the back and it too close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I'll reread it with you? So smooth. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, no? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 3 chapters in your own meantime. In your time. Alright. Stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slip it back into my bag. Aduh, ntar. Eri, Eri minum. By the way, aduh, kok gitu suaranya? Aduh, what the heck? By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Tuh kan bingung ya. Yeah, my relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share this with? I can't wait! Blah. Meskipun rambutmu indah dan ukuran besar, ku takkan tergoda olehmu, Yuri. Ya. Oh ya, karena banyak dari Yurinya kita ke-trigger. Yuri apa ya? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What's this? Yeah. Eh? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Oh. Huh? He stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to pay an AQ. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are panjang. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Oh, cute. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Apa nih? Bahasa puisi. Mari kita baca. Ghost Under the Light. Pakai suaranya Yuri apa ya? Okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Kayaknya Yuri nggak puas sama poem kita. Iya, iya sih. Soalnya Eri pas hari kemarinnya itu milih yang kesukaan si Natsuki juga. Malam, Arjuna Nugraha. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Tapi ya sih, style writing poemnya si Yuri rada mirip-mirip punya Eri. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But why? But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Nyam. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Aduh, Yuri mulai lagi edgy. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Eri. Me too. Oke. Soal tadi karena banyak punya Natsuki juga coba Natsuki.
Well,
Bentar, minum dulu.
It's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste?
You wanna get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Oh, that's cute. Funny.
OST-nya jadi Unyu.
Oke, pakai suaranya ya. Natsuki ya, gimana ya? Oke.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Okay.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am honest. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other night,
It's so hard, man. People can try. Same, Natsuki, same. It's really true. Untuk tulisan tangan, iya, Yuri, ya. Yuri. Wangi.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it meant to be pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old Everina is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sorry, maybe Monica literally Monica nggak ada di apa tadi di poemnya.
This is a good poem, Mary. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course, it's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of club now.
Not to mention that the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like
So hard, man. Aku meninggoy. Gimana, kenapa? Nande? Oh, welcome Arya BS. Welcome Narada Yozira. Welcome. Welcome Alisa di channel. Aye, ya Ramu dong, kok cakep banget. Yang mana dulu? Ya, yang Yurika atau Eri. Yurika atau Eri. Uwe. Ya. Oh, welcome Daniel Viando. Malam Kak Eri, cantik, senyum manis. Ya. No, Nande. Eri mesti malu lama-lama. Kue. Aduh. Aduh.
Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much of this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Karen? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust it too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever.
But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's kind of dark. Ntar coba Eri tafsir dikit. The I could sleep forever and I want breakfast one is kind of dark, I think. Sayori, this is just good, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit.
Okay. Salah. You can just answer just a little bit yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. You sure about that, man? Ah, hello, Hansuki, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Aduh. Ah, bebekku. Beb Sayori. Oh, tuh. Eri jadi sunshine-nya Sayori. Tuh. Uwe. Yeah. Oh. Really? Yeah, especially this last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah, but
next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oke, tinggal Monica. Okay. Hi, Eri. Having a good time so far? Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways,
want to share about your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Eri. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
Great job, Eri. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
Just money. Just money.
I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Be good.
Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream, Kumar. Does anyone know the ending to this anime? Probably someone knows, but please, no spoilers. No spoilers, please. No spoiler, please. Onegaishimasu. Oh, wait. Eri ada panggilan alam. Let me go to the toilet first. I need to go to the back for a minute. Alright then. Bababab, comat deh. Oke, Eri balik. Wah, lapar. Weh. Aduh, Eri tadi belum makan malam. Parah sih. Jangan ditiru ya, guys. Aduh. Hmm. Hmm. Iya, panggilan alam. Sekalian sama ambil makan. Weh. Lagi makan. Sekalian air minumnya. Iya, tadi Eri sekalian ngambil air minum juga. Wah, tahu aja nih. Ya. Ya. Makan apa, Eri? Eri ada makan kue sih. Ya, Eri cuma ngambil apa aja yang di kulkas. Selamat pulang dari meditasi. Ayo, Kak Eri. Kak Eri. Ya. Yo. Astaga. Oke deh, lanjut. Poemnya Monica. Wih. A hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, Anyam nyam 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 nyam. Anyam nyam 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 nyam. Ya, nyam 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 nyam. Halo William Brunet. Yuda. Aku kembali. Welcome back Master Kentang. Halo. Ini halo gorengan, welcome. Nih, kentang ada, Yakult ada, gorengan ada. Waduh. Nah, lengkap nih semua di sini. Sasuga. Keren. Nyam nyam. Monica cemburu, iya. Monica cemburu. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting the emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Degi. Welcome. Mau main sampai jam berapa? Sampai kapan ya? Mari kita lihat dulu. Oh, mohon maaf saya penulis. Oh, nggak apa-apa. Selamat datang. Terima kasih sudah mau datang ke stream Eri. Halo. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Cie, insecure. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Main squadnya aja. Iya. Doa. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
No, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to Dash with one hand. Panggilnya apa teh? Oh, panggil aja Eri. Yuk. Udah sampai mana nih? Masih baru kelar baca poem semuanya sih. Masih belum banyak nih. Tadi saya Eri sempat ngambil makan. Halo, welcome Dims. Halo. Yours is Q.
Q? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Eri did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And I really liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stayed up. Duel. Oh, aku kira udah sampai Yuri. Oh, belum. Kanjeng Rie. Boleh juga tuh. Pinter. Tuh. Halo.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not why. You're just. You're standing up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ari appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you...
Aduh. Masuk angin.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Bruh.
Ooh.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Eri started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
Oh boy, 2.
That doesn't involve you!
That doesn't involve you. Kak punya berapa suara? Eri mencoba berusaha. Halo. Yuri Shia heran. Jangan lupa minum. Ya aman om. Aman. Oh ya, welcome Welcome Menoro Elanera. Halo. Benernya Natsuki tuh suka sama Eri, cuma ya gitulah. Bebetsuni.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Eri, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point on making your poems all convoluted? Was that for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Eri.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, Eri? Well, what do we have here? Voice acting Natsuki-nya paling berasa. Aduh, ini Eri cuma mencoba mengaplikasikan yang Eri denger kok. Itu paling nanti coba-cobaan. Eri salah kata. Wah. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Eric Leo. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Sayori Tasukete. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori, Tasukete. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Eri.
Aduh, kasihan.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. Bruh, mulai lagi. Aduh. Oh, aduh. Nana, welcome Nana Labu. Suka banget suara. Tapi arigato Nana, Oh ya, gorengan. Itu nightbotnya Eri belum Eri atur buat Discordnya Eri sih. Sumimasen. Maaf. Untuk Discord iya. Masih belum Eri atur kayaknya. Cuma maaf. Alah.
It's your...
Oh, Yuri tuh.
It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Oh, kebalik bu, goblok. Wah, goblok. Oh no. Eri mulai bingung, Eri mulai heran.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people.
And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And...
What the fuck?
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Seriously. That's cute though.
Big and beautiful.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Ada. Game yang ramah untuk adik di bawah umur. Iya, ramah sekali ya. Sayori jadi penengah. Tuh. Bebek Sayori. Tuh. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down. Dok.
So,
This is why Sayori is vice president. Oh, pantesan. Understandable. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
to be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles immediately at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh, cute. Nonton sambil main game, Sabila. Silakan. Silakan, terima kasih sudah sempetin. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Man.
Eri, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Bruh. I don't must show myself with newfound determination.
Eri, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beats at me.
It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Aww. Hati-hati sama iya. Semuanya. Everything we cannot expect. We cannot expect everything to be good. Biar minum.
Sayori.
About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see what they make good friends with you.
You know, Eri, it's nice that I can I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Eesh. Aduh. Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't gone to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do this.
Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it.
Tadi berarti kita udah rutenya Yuri kan ya? Well. Bodoh lah. Let's try to mess it up, everyone. Yes, let's go. Ngasal time. Cars? Sayori, what the heck, man? Ini definisi paling heboh tapi ternyata dalamnya sangat gelap. Dari tadi Sayori sempat dari poem yang kemarin kadang ada beberapa kalimat yang drag yang dia respon, and that's kind of concerning. Heaven sent? Oh, of course. Prayer. Okay. Unrequited. Okay. Disown. Okay. Depression. Bruh? Do you have depression, my friend? My friend? Sorry, do you have depression? That will explain everything though. Papa? Cute. That's really cute. Cute. Oh, roses. Cute. Doki Doki. Of course. Wibu.
Wow.
Precious. Cute. Nibble. That's nibble. Okay. Bliss. Misfortune. Vanilla. Sayori, what the heck? I know, I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, betul. So sus. Not sus. Not sus. Yep. Very sus. Apa lagi ya yang belum coba? Konten? Oh. Minum. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Eri.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
See, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Well, why that all of a sudden?
No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it constant spill onto the desk.
Oh, welcome to the stream, King Laszlo and Giselle.
Welcome.
Doki Doki.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room.
So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Ketahuan langsung. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Udah dari kapan live-nya? Oh, udah dari jam 8 tadi kok. Dari jam 8. Oh. Oh. Ah. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is on her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell her to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get to absorb into my book. Oh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Aduh, tenggorokan. Gusti. How harus tell me, welcome, sangat family friendly, iya, gamenya sangat family friendly ya, wow, luar biasa. Yuri Shia heran ya. Yuri eri banget sih kalau lagi diem. Wow, aku banget, bingit. Ada, Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you would have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap! Slap! Yeah! Ow! Kayak lemau, jelek. What was... Huh? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Ya, game anak-anak. Betul sekali. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Kayak lemau. Eri is bingung. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly cheers open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Iya sih. Udah kalau nggak kerasa udah 2 jam juga sih. Aduh. Tar. Akhir-akhir ini badan Eri makin kaku. No. Aduh. Eri kurang bergerak. Jangan seperti Eri. Banyak olahraga kawan-kawan. Duh. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good.
Larry suddenly clasped her hands over the mouth.
I bit my tongue.
Jelek. Gimana sih?
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours look really good too, Natsuki.
Can I try it?
Please. Yours can be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Oh. Yeah, what do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ah, what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Oh, nom gitu. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori thrusts away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't. This kind of sus. Okay.
Where's Monica anyways?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Huh?
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Well, suddenly this door swings open. Ah, outlet. Okay.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. Sus, kemana Monica? Iya. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
It sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
In that case, I won't let you down, Harry. Never gonna give you a... Never gonna let you down. Kena kopi kanan nanti nah. Jadi nggak jadi. Monica smiles sweetly.
Oh,
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck.
thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Okay. I just leave about Cyrus' mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slammed down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Cyrus' conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. We cannot give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? I really is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating it like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Trick or treat?
What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Aduh, masuk angin. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get to my keys about things. I can't help but wonder what it would like to see the world through her eyes. Kaget. Jump scare. What the heck, man? Tiba-tiba aja. Kirain ada apa. Wah. I opened my eyes to find Sarah's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Boing.
It's kinda cute.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It is your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You still need to get used to it.
Don't say that out loud. Mengkaget ya. I glanced over my shoulders to see if Monica overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day. That's not very convincing, Lebe.
How many days the past week have you gotten on this time? I don't feel this is right in that. Yeah.
That's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Ow. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
How far for that? There's more than just your hair. Look, your boys and straight hair there. And there's just a stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe up the stain with my finger.
But nobody will ever notice that.
Oh, of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Aw.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazers buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you thank me later.
Yum 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 yum.
Oh, cute. For a normal dating sim is kinda sus. Indeed. Ini gimana cara turn off?
I wanna see it in a full. Let me save. Alright. This is so funny. Why? Well, ini ngapain mereka berdua di kelas sepi? Ya, adalah benar. Ngapain ayo? Well, I was just thinking of how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Wanna see? Yeah, I wanna see the beautiful illustration in its glory. I wanna see. Gua kerjain biar terkejut gimana? Mari gua kasih ini ke orang yang masih di bawah 7 tahun. Ya nggak ngerti lah. Gak bisa bahasa Inggris. Om jangan, kom beda. Bukan umuran. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? What do? I struggle to fully close the button. Oh boy, yeah boy. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you will have but notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Tentu saja. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Cyrus' blazers button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Cyrus has to unbutton her blazers once more. Suaranya apa jadi omong? Oh iya. Waduh. Oh no, Rick tekan-tekan satu tadi. Sumimasen. Tar.
Balik. Oh no, Eri nge-lag. Eri nge-lag. Aduh. Eri make voice changer om tadi. Om mau ngapain om? Om jangan om. Pantesan pada bilang om jangan om. Ade. Phew, that's so much better. Sarah puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Yes. Nanti kalau mama tahu mama bisa marah. Hade. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
Hehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh, cute.
You're doing it again, sorry.
Oh, but I was just joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell you with sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Kaget. Monica suddenly comes out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Harry, I can't wait to read yours.
Yes, I am. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but serious still throughout anyway. A way to retrieve a poem. Oh, wah, bekasnya dingin sekali. Hade. Siapa dulu ya? Sayori.
Oh my goodness. It's so good, Harry. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
Ugh, you're jealous sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I wanna put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha.
Jeez. Monikanya kaget. Bikin kaget. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a airy poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Harry hugs the sheets. I'm like, cute.
Oh, gini tuh caranya. Aduh, nggak sengaja tekan Larry pula. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just gotta go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about the other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. You don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Oh, welcome Taufik user. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see.
I guess I like happy poems.
Wait.
Sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet, yeah. Yeah, hee. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Makanya.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Harry. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Okay. Oh. Wait. Kinda says okay.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. They want my bottles that much. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters again the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who are smiling. They are all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo inside my head. Na. That's kind of dark. Yeah, she definitely has depression. I smell depression from her. Oh no. Hah? Oh, halo boneka fake. Halo. Welcome. Ada Karyoda ka maju. Welcome ka. Halo. Oh, what is this? Watashi wa watashi wa borutoga Portugal hito desu. Oh,
It's okay. I can speak English. It's no worries.
I can speak English and Indonesian. Yo, yes. But thank you boneka fake.
Aduh, sayori kamu nggak apa-apa, my bebek. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica told me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
That doesn't sound good. For some reason. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. I smell a problem from this paper indeed. It's true.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Oh no, kirain masih apa, sayori. I hope you keep this up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Bruh, don't get ahead of yourself.
There's always had a habit of getting obsessed with some things before wrapping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. So should I show my point next? Yuri. Tadi yang paling banyak ke-trigger juga. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Eri. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Okay. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Oh, panjang. Yikes. Minum. Oh, jauh udah jam segian ya, Astaga. Ya, yang mau bobo silakan. Rehat dulu. Biar bangun pagi. Habis kelar hari ininya Arian stream deh. Gila udah mau 3 jam ini loh. Aduh. Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilt snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside the window. It was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. That's kind of sauce, but okay. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we have gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Hampir jam 11, Iya, makanya. Monica sus. Jangan-jangan dia, Bayuri. Sus, yeah. Very sus. Sus. It's a lot of metaphorical indeed. I didn't know it was my fault, but I can begin to imagine. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what is supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels more to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I am usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself?
because they're embarrassing and people make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Eri? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. Aku tidur dulu. Oh, aku tidur dulu ya. Iya, silakan. Yang mencepope. Matpope. Terima kasih sudah mau datang ke stream Eri. Oh. Aduh. Oh, thank you Yutaria. Jangan lupa minum. Thank you and welcome to the stream. Aduh. Hidung. Okay. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Oh, Kana, welcome Kana Takechisu. Terima kasih, welcome. Eri awo Kana. Hey. Aduh. Oke. Kok gitu Natsuki deh.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Oh well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you? Oh, wait, maybe that was a compliment? Aha! Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Cyrus Plum yesterday.
Duh. Eri mau agak suaranya lebih keras dikit tapi maksudnya ada orang di luar weh. You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Eri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh, it was a little unnecessary. But I think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show him my poem. Here.
Okay. Amy likes spiders. Okay. Spiders, huh? Okay.
You know what
Oh, bukan. Kirang like.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Bleh.
One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her.
Welp. I think I know what she is talking about. Okay.
It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone about it.
Okay.
Not bad, right? Yeah.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like, anyone will agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know how people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
Apakah poem Natsuki menyindir? Iya, betul. Eri juga mikir gitu. It's kind of sus.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure.
Meninggal Eri.
Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh? That's kind of funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusually hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty wild, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Lebe. Iya, bebetsu nih. Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. True.
It's what I hear best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel.
Ow, I forgot. Oh, yaudah.
I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow. So look forward to it.
Okay. I should show it to Monica, the last one. Okay. Hi again, Eri.
How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess. I'll take that.
As long as it's not going too bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count out that.
You never know. Wanna share what you wrote for today?
Halo Taufik user. Halo. halo lagi. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think... Oh, Eri lupa. Aduh.
It makes me think of something Sayuri would like.
Yeah, so?
You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, maybe we good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar to than You'd think, huh? So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Cyrus' writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh. Save me? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Game macam apa ini? Bentar. I wanna try something. Save. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never say that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Oh ya, welcome kan. Ini game dating sim kok. Game ngeharem kok. Iya, Waduh, very sus. Sangat sus. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. That's kind of sus, but okay. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's weird. Let me try something. Gak ada yang ganti kah? Kinda sus. Gak ada. Kirain ada. Don't forget to save the game. Indeed. Oh iya, BTW kayaknya Eri udah sampai sini dulu deh. Gila, udah 3 jam ini. Pas banget sih. 3 jam. Luar biasa sekali. Oke deh. Bagus. Lumayan bagus buat latihan. Apa namanya tuh? Latihan voice acting ini gamenya. Oke deh. Otsuka Erish. Oh ya, besok Eri ada stream juga.
Apa ya? Jam 8. Yuk, stream semacam free talk. Meng-review sesuatu. Bukan review juga sih. Meng-rating sesuatu. Yes. Oke deh. Yo, terima kasih semuanya yang sudah datang ke streamnya Eri. Terima kasih juga tadi yang udah traktir. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oke deh, Otsuka Erish. Cara bye. Bye.